Hi, good morning. Welcome back to Anxiety Art Adventures. Today I want to go over briefly the new Derwent Procolour colored pencils. This is a new line of pencils that Derwent has recently released. I think it was a couple of weeks ago. And I ordered these mainly because all of you know I have a serious problem with hoarding colored pencils, and if there's a new pencil, I have to try it. And I've learned the hard way that when I buy a small set of a colored pencil, I have to have the larger set. So I went ahead and ordered the larger set. This particular line of Derwent comes in a tin of 12, 24, 36, or 72. I got the tin of 72 because I knew I would want to have all of them. So you don't have to do that. These are very expensive right now, and I'll put the link to Amazon where I purchased these down below in the description so you can go and look at the price. I think the reason they're very expensive right now is because they're newly released pencils. I think the price will eventually go down. That's just my opinion. Not saying that's fact. So anyway, so I got the tin of 72. I have not had a chance to test them out as of yet. Been very busy recently, but I wanted to at least show you guys the pencils, do a quick color test on paper to show them to you. Also, and it comes in a tin. I've taken them out of the tin and put them in a case, but the pencils have individual holders. So that's good. None of the pencils were broken in shipping, so that was good. So anyway, that's the tin. And then I went on the internet and I found this color chart. Let me zoom in a little bit for you. I was not able to find a color chart that was blank. So unfortunately, I went with this one right now until I go ahead and create my own. I'm going to zoom in quite a lot actually so you guys can see. Okay. So, Procolour Derwent. These are wax-based pencils. They are not oil. They are wax-based. All of the colors are over here. I don't know if you can see that. But they list the number and the color of each pencil. Then it tells you over here, these dots tell you if it comes in the tin of 12, the tin of 24, tin of 36, or tin of 72. And then these are your light fast numbers. You probably can't see that. But over here to the very right, it's got an LF column. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway. It's got the light fast numbers down here. So there are some pencils that have a good light fast rating. There are some that have a not so good. But this is nice. It's something that Derwent has put out. So you can go to the internet, just search Derwent Procolour color chart, and this will come up for you. I am going to create my own color chart and, of course, put the colors in myself like I always do. But this was available, so I wanted to at least show you guys this color chart. All right, put that to the side. And what I did is I got a new BT SKY case. Let me zoom back out for you. My computer is having some issues today. I apologize. Probably because I haven't used it in so long. Okay. All right, so I went ahead and got a new BTS-KY case. You guys know I love my BTS-KY cases. This one is different though, because I've got all of the other cases by BTS-KY. I had to get a different style. So this one is nice. It opens like a book. So when you open it, you can open these like a book. So I have put all of my Derwent pencils, Procolour pencils in this case, and it's nice. So when you're done with them, you fold them back up. Now this case was for I think 150 pencils, and I'll also put a link to this case down below in the description. So I have extra slots since this was only a set of 72. That's the max that Derwent made of these pencils, is 72 different colors. So, all right, now what I have to do is I have to have black on the page or else it won't autofocus. So if I keep this black case up here, all right, let me try to zoom in. We're gonna do a test of some of the colors. Excuse me. Okay, hopefully that's gonna work. And if you want a very detailed review of these pencils, I looked at YouTube. I follow Harry with the Art Gear Guide. Very helpful information. He does a very in-depth review of these pencils, so I highly recommend you to go and check out his video. That's part of the reason why I'm not going to do a real in-depth one, because he's already done one. So anyway, these pencils have a very hard lead to them. I will tell you that. These are a lot harder lead than what I'm used to. I'm used to a softer lead like Prismacolor or Caran d'Ache, Pablo's, or the Koh-i-Noor. So these are wax-based, much harder lead than what I was expecting. I did read though that it did say it was going to be a harder lead than the Derwent Color Soft. The only Derwent pencils I have are the Inktense and these. I have not used Derwent very often, but I love the Inktense and figured I'd give these a chance. So anyway, on the pencil, it's a gray coated shaft of the pencil. At the bottom towards the point, you've got Made in Britain. Then you've got Derwent Procolour. And then towards the back end of the pencil is the name of the color. This one is Buttercup Yellow. And it's got 03, the number corresponding to the color after that. And I like how the name of the color is towards the end of the pencil. So that way as you sharpen, you're not sharpening away your color. So, and it's got the color cap on the end. So that's good. All right, so we're gonna do a yellow. I pulled a yellow, a red, a green, a blue, and a purple. And we're just going to do a light pressure and a dark pressure. And I'm sorry, I have to have this black in there. Let me turn that off and see if this might help. No, that makes it worse. Okay. Okay, so we're going to start with the yellow. And I'm using light pressure. Wow, not going to focus, is it? It's just too much white on the page, unfortunately, I think. Let's get some other colors on there. Okay, so that was the Buttercup Yellow. This one is the Primary Red. Again, just light pressure. Okay. And this one is Sap Green. I went with a little bit darker color green, just to see. That's a light pressure. Okay, this one is Ultramarine. This is the blue. They feel very nice, I will say that. I think that they would probably blend well. All right, and then this is the Imperial Purple. That's a nice color, purple. Okay, let me hold that up to maybe. So you've got the Buttercup Yellow, Primary Red, Sap Green, Ultramarine, and Imperial Purple. So now what I'm going to do is underneath each of these colors, I'm going to press hard with the same color, just so you can see the difference. All right. This is with hard pressure. And I'm just using a regular 100-pound cardstock paper, for anybody that was wondering. All right, so that's the hard pressure of the Buttercup. Here's the Primary Red. I will say the pencils are also keeping their point very well. They're not being worn down too quickly, and that probably constitutes to the fact that it's a harder lead. Okay, now we've got the Sap Green. The colors are very vibrant, very pretty. It's just going to take an adjustment period for me to get used to the harder lead. I've kind of switched, that's the Sap Green. I've kind of switched to the softer pencils to control my heavy hand, and I feel like with the softer pencils I don't press as hard because I get more color with less pressure. So actually I've been using Prismacolors quite often as of late. Okay, this is the Ultramarine. Such a pretty blue right there. All right, and the purple. Great purple, Imperial Purple. And have not had any of these pencils that I've used right here. None of them have broken the tips under the pressure, which is great. So they're definitely holding up well. Okay, so now you can see this is Buttercup Yellow, light and hard pressure. Primary Red, light and hard pressure. Sap Green, light and hard pressure. Ultramarine Blue, light, hard pressure. And Imperial Purple, light and hard pressure. Okay. The other thing I can do is we can test out on black paper. Put that to the side. Probably don't need that if we're using black. Okay. All right, we're going to do yellow. See how opaque or transparent it is. This is the yellow. I'm going to do light pressure. And do dark pressure. Hard pressure, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the paper and thinking dark. So that's pretty good coverage for black paper. Let's try this with the red. That's pretty opaque in my opinion. Covers up pretty well. Alright, let's do blue. kind of doing these out of order from the last one. I apologize. This is the Sap Green. I don't think the purple is going to show up very well. I could be wrong. It shows up a little bit. And then I'm also going to test the white that came with this set on the black paper and see how that works. So there you have it. You've got yellow, red, blue, green, and purple on black paper. And it seems to cover up the paper pretty well, to be honest with you. Let's try, let me find the white. Let's see here. All right, the white that comes in this set is called Chinese white. Let me just sharpen this. I always use my bullet sharpener. Okay. All right, let's see what the white looks like. We'll do a light pressure. That's light pressure. That's actually pretty good. And then here's the harder pressure of the white. That's not too bad. It's really not too bad for a white pencil. I'm pretty impressed with that, actually. Wow. So anyway, so there's your white paper test, and then your dark paper test of some colors of the new Derwent Procolour. So far, I mean, they seem like very nice pencils. They're holding the point well. I haven't had any breakage. So I think these would be a good pencil to use in coloring books. Especially, I think if you get these to a really sharp point, they'll hold the point for a while, and you can use them in really small, detailed areas. So yeah. So anyway, just wanted to do a short video and go over that with you of the Derwent Procolours. I will have the links below down in the description. I do advise you to go check out Harry's video with the art gear guide. He gives a much more in-depth review of these pencils. So thank you so much for watching, and keep on coloring, and I will hopefully see you guys again really soon.